What's going on, guys? My name is ATF Cobra, and today I have a how to unlock / weapon review for the MTAR-21. It started to become actually one of my favorite guns for the actual close quarter map packs because it's so useful in close range that there's no really other maps that you should be playing this on unless you're an engineer that mostly stays in their vehicles, and most of your encounters are actually really close range. MTAR is not a bad gun. The only thing that's bad about it is unlocking it. You have to get a freaking EOD bot kill. I don't know why DICE thought this was a fun and an easy way, fun way for us to actually unlock this gun, but it definitely wasn't. I mean, I got mine on my first try. I got mine within the first minute because I spotted a sniper just camping somewhere, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was able to get it fairly easy because I already got the 100 kills with the carbines, which is fairly easy. You guys will get that fairly quickly in an Operation Metro 64-man server or No Shot Canal Team Deathmatch or something like that. It's fairly easy to get. EOD bot kill, just look for snipers. Play in the bigger maps where you'll find a lot more snipers just camping in one spot, and put your trolling pants on and start to troll them as much as you can until you get that final kill with the EOD bot. Now, the MTAR-21 is a fairly decent gun, high fire rate at 900 rounds per minute. Damage is 25 max, 14.3 minimum. The damage drop off is not too bad either, and it does sport actually a fairly decent velocity, muzzle velocity. That means when you're hitting your targets, moving targets, it's fairly quickly at hitting targets. But the best way to take advantage of that, increasing your muzzle velocity to 650 feet per second, is actually to put on the heavy barrel attachment, which could actually kill this gun. It can make it near impossible to hit your targets because the recoil is just that bad. But you can stay with the stock velocity, which will have you killing your targets pretty quickly. You're not going to want to go long range anyways with this gun because it does have too much of a high recoil, which most people won't be able to get over if you're not a well-rounded player. Now, the recoil, all you have to worry about is most of the recoil is just up. It just bounces up. It doesn't really bounce too much anywhere else, which makes it kind of easy to handle if you are good at handling guns with extremely high recoil. And this DICE needs to fix that, seriously. I've been having a lot of that where I'll just try to knife somebody. I'll keep mashing the knife button and nothing will happen, and I'll just get that. But yeah. Anyways, I love this gun. I started loving it after I unlocked a couple of attachments. Your basement attachments for this, you're going to want to use the foregrip. Even though it doesn't have too much side-to-side recoil, it just stabilizes the gun a little bit more. Also, I was using the flash suppressor, which helps with the recoil as well, which you guys are probably going to hate when you start using this gun, especially with the terrible iron sights that you're going to get. But it's it's well worth the actual, strenuous hard work and labor that you have to put into this gun, because it's gonna be perfect for you guys if you love going into vehicles and you don't really fight too much on ground, and you kind of are a fairly decent player. You can have a weapon that will serve as your backup if your actual tank gets destroyed, or if your LAV gets destroyed, or you jump off a jet. You could manage your own if you're that sneaky player that can get into the enemy spawn and destroy your enemy from just about any type of way or angle. Now, I did test out the MTAR with other attachments, and it seems like your best bet is probably with the flash suppressor, because it does feel a little bit on par with the actual suppressor as well, even though the suppressor does decrease your damage, which will actually decrease your maximum damage and decrease your minimum damage by a little bit, by 1 point, if you do use the suppressor. But the suppressor does feel like it does manages the gun a little bit. And yes, I was using foregrip because, like I said, it does help stabilize the gun, which made it easier a little bit to fire. And here I was using the holographic, or throughout the whole video I was using the holographic because it just works. These attachments work for me. Whatever works, I stick to it. I find out the flaws, find out why or where it does lack, and I've used these attachments for a pretty long time now, and it seems to work for me. I've actually almost avoided using this gun because the ACWR is actually a lot better, because it does fare better for medium to long range. But the MTAR is mostly for close range, so that's why it's perfect for the close quarter maps and operation maps and smaller maps, especially for an engineer weapon. But yeah, that's where you guys want to take this gun. Don't take it anywhere beyond, actual, medium range distances or even long range. Don't try to even snipe at people, because it really does happen. It rarely happens where you'll get that, burst fire that can kill enemies from a pretty far range. I mean, you can get it, but it's pretty difficult. And while you're trying to precisely shoot your enemy, you might just end up being shot in the face. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this review and how to unlock for the MTAR-21. It's been your boy ATF Cobra.